it is Tracy Jackson, also known as a spiritual cheerleader, and I'm coming to you with your card of the week this week. I actually pulled the card from my Mother Mary Oracle deck, and the card this week is Our Lady of Radiant Grace. Sorry if the title is backwards, but you can see the beautiful artwork here, and obviously you see it if you are able to check out my weekly newsletter, because I have it posted in there. But the artwork on this is just so beautiful and I was so excited to get this card. I don't know if I've gotten or pulled Our Lady of Radiant Grace before for myself, but this month I've been working on I've been doing a Kundalini meditation that Gabrielle Bernstein stated is a meditation that allows you to shine. And my word for the year has been shine. And I've been, this morning I was like looking for this meditation, and like radiance just kept permeating through. And then to get this card about Radiant Grace, I was like, okay, yep, this is it. This is the card that we all need right now. So just to give you an idea, this card this week is really about allowing ourselves to truly be who we are, allowing the shackles and the prisons that we've made for ourselves about and those beliefs that we've had about ourselves to kind of fall away. So many of us, as we grow up, learn certain things in our world, and those things shape our belief. They make it where certain things feel impossible to us, but they truly are possible for us. It's just that we've learned that they're impossible, and we operate in that belief that they're impossible. And this card is really telling us it's time for a change. It's time to step into a new way of being. It's time to believe that anything is possible, right? It's time to believe that. It's time to trust and in letting ourselves be seen for who we truly are. It's time to let go of trying to be perfectly curated and to put forth a certain way that we've been. For me, I feel like I've been unlearning for a while, but I'm an attorney, for those that don't know. I did private practice for 14 years and now work from home. But the thing that I overwhelmingly felt when I was in private practice was that I had to put on like almost a mask. I had to put on a front of who I was. I had to be perfectly, curated. I had to have every hair in place. I had to, have look presentable, and that meant I could only, wear suits or, have button-down shirts. And that was my look for the longest time. And as I started becoming more me, things started to change. I started noticing that I started wearing more dresses. I stopped trying to emulate the men in my office wearing, pantsuits. I would wear dresses. And then I went from wearing dresses with like business, jackets over them to wearing dresses with just a sweater over them. Just really embodying my femininity. And that was just something that I needed to do for myself. And then, it just became me incorporating more of me, such that some days I did maybe wear pants or whatever, but I wore it with a really frilly top or something like that. And so it was me kind of playing into this idea of who I really was. Like I became more me. I got more daring in my looks because that was who I truly was. And I had been hiding it for all those years. Like I had been telling myself, oh my God, I can only wear neutral colors. I can only look businesslike. I can only do this. And then by the end of it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be me. And like now, most times I'm wearing stuff like this since I work from home. But at the same time, this is me now, right? This is who I am. I am the girl that likes Star Wars and wants people to know that she likes Star Wars. So I'm totally fine doing free advertisement, right? So this is me. And that's what this card is about this week. It's about allowing those prisons that we put ourselves in to fall away, to break those chains, to become more of who we truly are. And that's the person that hasn't been, you know, somewhat tainted by the world. That's the person that we were when we were ages, you know, 0 all the way up to age 8, you know, before the world kind of put its stuff on us and we started conforming to what we thought people wanted to see from us. That's what this card is about this week. And it's really about having faith and trusting in the timing of now taking the leap to become more of you. Trusting that it is the divine timing to set out to become more you. And this is something that's so near and dear to me. This is something that I really have a heart for in coaching people about, because it was so hard for me to kind of let go of the story of who I was telling myself I was. You know, you're an attorney, and so therefore you should look this way and act this way and be this way and have these friends and da-da-da, right? That was the story I told myself. And it wasn't until I broke that, and there's still things that are coming up for me as I step into who I truly am. And it's not to say that I don't still maintain some of the friendships with those people in that world, but I am more me now. And I am less afraid of showing people who I truly am and speaking my truth and sharing what it is I like to do and what it is I want to be. I mean, when I first started my new job, I took cards with me to share with people, because I was like, that's who I am. I'm the card lady, you know, like, and I totally started talking to people about that. And I started talking to people about tea. Everybody in the office was sick, and I was like, you know, you really should try some tea. Like tea, I feel like that's the only reason I'm not sick right now, you know. So I started sharing more of me. I started not hiding who I was or saying, oh God, they're going to think I'm crazy if I start talking about this. And I started really opening up about what it is I did and what, you know, the things that I like to do. And I feel completely unapologetic about it. I'm so excited to have, you know, bracelets that I wear every, you know, and crystals that I hold with me and things like that. And I love sharing that with people, but that's something that I had to get comfortable with. And so this card this week is really telling us to get comfortable being in your own shoes and really have faith and trust in taking that leap forward to do that for yourself, to become more you. And if you're having trouble with that, if you're struggling with that, please reach out to me, because that is what I do. That is what I coach on. It's really helping you to peel back the layers, to find out who you truly are, what it is that you like to do, and really operate in that so that you can move forward into finding, and not really finding, but uncovering that life of purpose and meaning that you've always wanted in your life. That was something that for me I felt so strongly about, is that I feel like I need my life right now. You know, 2 years ago I didn't feel like I had meaning. I didn't feel like I was living a purpose-filled life. And it wasn't until I started to become more me that I was able to live a more meaningful, purpose-filled life. And I want to help other people do that, because I know that struggle. I know that struggle of not feeling like you're being authentically you, being completely drained because you're putting on a mask, and not feeling like you're making any contributions or differences in the world, but wanting that. And so it's really about identifying who you are, and identifying things that you like, such that you are able to become more comfortable with who you are and be comfortable in your skin. And that's really the message of the card this week. So like I said, I hope that helps you. I hope that it guides you, and I really would be honored to help you on your journey. If you're looking to become more you, feel free to reach out to me in email, and that's everywhere on this link, but it's Tracy S. Jackson 444 at Gmail. If you want to reach out there, and I'll include it in the descriptions as well. Obviously, if it's on Instagram, you can just go to the link in my bio and hit me up there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.